Hi, Autumn. Yeah, life sucks. Often. A lot. But you can stay here and watch a little. Yeah, it's printed like that. Yeah. It's just how it is. Can't just add them. To look at it. Leave this comment in, and I have to should add comments as well everywhere else. like here and there, and add products. I don't know, I'm going to do it. Hello. quantitative again, I guess. Okay, let's copy the testsuite. We need a few constants. And symbols A till H, V till Z. something with this one. Exactly. I think this is a bit long. What is a good abbreviation? Then just a C. What about capital C for constant? Maybe just lowercase constant. Well, no name. Test. Let's define test. What? Expression. String expect. I don't think I need this anymore. This is just an expression. If div symbolic printing. I'm pretty sure that's no 2. Result, print expression, output string, print the type of T. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I might as well not do this. Don't have that, don't have that. I don't need to do this or this. Probably don't need to do any of that. And then print what? Don't have this. Result. Assert that the result string equals expect string. Otherwise, you're not debugging and just print it like that. Which is probably the exact same thing as I just did there. Yep, that looks good. Let's see if that compiles. That would be nice. It bloody compiles. No asserts. So 42 divided by 1 is 42, minus 42 divided by 1 is minus 42. Totally agree. 42 divided by minus 1 is minus 42. 369 divided by 3 is 1, 2, 3, and also both is a negative sign. 2, 3, 7, 13, 2, 7, okay, what is left here is 3 and 13, 39, and all the rest. I mean, it is already tested with an assert, so I can't go wrong. Well, that works. Cool. Cool. Next, constant negation. That's going too slow. It's just understand. Take AB, addition to constant, subtraction of two constant, multiplication of two constant, division of two constant, exponentiation of two constants, again negation of a constant. Okay, now we get symbols. Let's stop here. "31 lines. Shift T, J, substitute, and then I need something to replace. I think it changed a little bit now. Constant. Anything but that. Followed by that. Followed by that. And actually, this must be between parentheses. Replace that with constant that. And here we have the creation of constants, but yeah, it really has to change as well. Const auto must become constant, I think. Constant reference. Okay, I should be able to replace this with a 3. Now let's use the C29 that was defined here. There should not be any need to pass the 1 though. Yeah, this is probably not going to work. Neither that one. I did not add that for constants, so let's see if I'm right. I'm right. Which means that probably in constant itself I need an additional operator for, let's say, the -1. in the division. How does that work? This becomes a denominator. That's so not helpful. What is this even doing? It's just printing it and then testing if it is what we expect. Just basically is test print or something. And I'm going to make define, I think, for test, which takes arguments what expression and expect string. And as a good citizen, I should put parentheses around his macro arguments, I suppose. And I'm also going to add line. I did use JetGDP for a year or so, but it's just wasting time. Purely wasting your time. It's about as intelligent as a plant. Vegetable. Yeah, the music is way too loud to hear my voice, and please tell me. I have no clue. Tea. The advantage of forgetting your tea. The temperature is so cold that you can drink everything at once. I want to print a line number if it goes wrong. What does it leave? What the hell? I've got to remove this first. Oops. I needed to. I'm using it for Bezier curve optimization, drawing optimization. I've got the name. Oh, maybe I can see it here. Test. Yeah, this one. So this is a Bezier curve, and then we have this too, of course. I have 3 data points basically here: P0, P1 and P2. And of course you can have P3, P4, P5 and so on. So what is the most optimal Bezier curves that you can draw through this? So I want to minimize the elastic and the bending energy of the two. So as function of these angles. So if I change this angle, the first one, then obviously the longer it is, the more stretching energy we have, and the longer it is, it actually also needs to be bending more. So this is maybe, yeah, I don't know, stretching energy is definitely the minimum at this point, and it's just a straight line, but it means that it is bending here like crazy, infinitely much in the end. So it's the opposite actually. So it's going to be somewhere like, yeah, a balance between getting longer and longer and longer, so we have more stretching energy, but in fact the longer it gets, the less bending energy we have. So that's it. So to find some optimum. And this thing is the same. But this angle, that's way different of course. This angle affects both of them. So you need an extremely large formula that has many variables of these angles, and then minimize the whole shit and all at once. That's what I want to do. Now you have an additional problem, of course, that if you, this is probably less, and then here it doesn't exist anymore. What the fuck? Because I have to, oops, rotate this and on that side. There's some kind of discontinuity in it. It's maybe going to be problematic. My guess would be that the optimal curve is going to look something like this, I think. Probably, sorry, more like, this is probably going to be the bisect or something. And then this one, God knows. Well, it depends a little bit on how much weight you give to the elastic and the bending energy. Okay, now you know. I guess. I hold my water. Morty. Okay, so the problem is it prints parentheses that you didn't want. Why is it printing parentheses? Because I have the feeling I'm not sure, of course, but I think that it is a product, not a constant. I need a negation for a constant as well. Or no, I create a constant first. Nah, if I do a negation for a constant, it should turn into a constant again. Apparently that's not the case. It's definitely a negation, isn't it? Yeah. It's going to call this, so I'm calling negate on something that's actually a constant. I don't want to overload it for constants. At least it should have worked without that. Negate arg get constant factor. Yeah, beats me. I think that returns 1, so this will be 1. I'm going to do this. Multiply on -1 and arc. If is sum, no. It's a product, no. Neither is a sum of products. Is less I suppose this should return false twice. Is less on two constants for products. Not even sure what that is. Is less. It's not. What the hell is the constant? Oh yeah, no, of course. Is same sum. It's not a sum, so we're going to do this. Get the base of a constant. Well, that's a good question. I think that's just the constant itself. So we do is less exact on two constants. Oh, that's not correct. That's definitely not correct then. Definitely not correct. This is comparing the constants by value. Let me think, do I want constants to be treated the same? And they are factors. I think so. Seems logical. I think that worked. Yep, you got past this line and everything else. But the old testsuite now fills. Combined, and the base is not the same. And then I forgot how to flush. Just standard cout flush. Not. Still not flushing. There it is. Yeah, 2 and 1. It sneaked away, but that's the output, I think. Argument 1 is 2 and the other one is 1. It's debatable, not the same base. Basically, we should never have a problem here, I think, for 2 constants. That's a problem. Okay. Combine two constants. Yeah. Nah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we should support it in combine. Yep, let's support it in combine then. Okay, through product combine and get base returns for a constant. Yeah, I guess it should just return the constant itself. So the default is return itself. This overloaded for power. That's it. It's also a constant. It's just returned as is. And we still get here when they are different, because there can be different constants. So maybe we should not hold. Let's start checking if they are constants. dubious. Dubious. Yeah, again, I probably should just support having two constants for combine. Also here. Too many ways to roam. Start doubting again. We should use a dynamic cast here to a constant. Damn it. There we go. How can I do this? -1 times x. I'm afraid I'll just have to believe that this is what it is. this if the type is the same. That means they are, well, in this case, that they are exactly the same expression. Which means here, add this. Both are just expressions. And the static assert here must be is not static anymore. Expression, the pointer is equal to the pointer of the model. Well, at least they get a lot of warning ahead, it seems. Drones have to fly for hours before they even reach it. Hopefully nobody will be injured. But yeah, it's just, you know, religion madness. I'm totally pro-Israel. See if those people are at least intelligent and humane. This does not help. $100. It says drones here. Missiles would be just shot down. Israel has an extremely good air defense. Yeah. This is really insane. That might well lead to a world war, something like this. Although this whole word, you know, Iran, it's the name of a country. I mean, if any military action would be sanctioned here in the Netherlands and the Netherlands would do something military, and then they would say the Netherlands is attacking blah blah blah. It's not people in the Netherlands, absolutely not. I disagree with more than half of what my government does, and the government exists of just, you know, a handful of people who for some reason have gotten all the power. They don't even have to listen to the people anymore. They just do whatever they like and they get away with it for years and years now. If the Netherlands would start a missile strike, then that's not the Netherlands. It's just that handful of people who have all the power. I think it would be better if to just, you know, make a list of names. Iran? Who decided it? Okay, there's a picture here. Yeah, I'm sure they don't, because, you know, look at this. This is Iran, I guess, and this is Israel. What did this farmer here that lives here, do they care one fucking bit No, of course not. Iran has nuclear weapons, right? Yeah. Does I? Ha! Top hit. That means that a lot of people have searched for it. Oh yeah, so they do. Not a lot, but what if they can only make 3 bombs? That's not a lot. Of course, they could throw a few bombs on Israel. And I guess there are plenty of lunatics in the government that would want to do that for religious reasons and stuff. But just 3 bombs, and then they, I hope, maybe I don't hope that, but they should at least, they're likely to be bombed into, and then the Third World War will start probably, but I don't know, you can only hope that they will not do that. Why would they make a bomb if they can only make 3 bombs? Or at least 3 bombs. Well, they kind of know that after that they will be wiped off the face of the earth. Let's hope they won't do that. No, it's a 5 already. Fission weapons. Huh? That's big bombs, really big. Humanity is so stupid. We will not survive ourselves. I cannot imagine that that's going to happen. We have totally the potential to colonize the universe. Absolutely. I'm convinced of that. But because of the stupidity and insanity of most people, it's not going to happen. I don't believe it. Which is quite a waste. Yeah, definitely. So just want to sit here and code C++. All those lunatics. everywhere. I'm from the Netherlands. I don't think it's online anymore. Oh man, you're from Iran. Oh boy. How is it? Okay, well, let's stop the music actually. Well, nobody's attacking Iran yet, so it's probably fine for him, I think. But I wonder, what empty code, what is it like there? I mean, is it dangerous for you to say, to give your opinion or certain opinions here, for example, in the chat? Is it that kind of country? Hmm. And would you consider the country to be... I'm not into politics, or I don't hardly know anything about Iran. But if you... yeah, I understood that, yeah. I think that's pretty... No, I'm not sure, actually. Well... But I suppose you can tell me some facts that I don't know, but that's known by everyone. Would you say that your country is run by religious people? Oh, that's interesting. That, I mean, I would say this is public, although we have currently 8 viewers. So that's hardly public, and nobody knows who you are. And if they wanted to find out, then they're probably just wasting their time, in my opinion. They could ask if for YouTube for your IP number and then blah blah blah, but they're not even going to try. YouTube wouldn't even give it, and so on and so on. Well, I just asked, would you say that your country is run by religious people? So the religion is like the most important thing for even the government of the country. But it is. It shouldn't be, but it is. It's kind of the same thing in the Gaza or Palestine, right? Or at least the Hamas, I think, was the government there as well, and they're like extremists, like in my eyes, completely lunatics. Yeah, it's just pure insanity at some point. And they were ruling the country there. And so everything they did was aimed at destroying Israel, I think. So that's why I'm pro-Israel. I think they just can't allow it anymore. It's ridiculous. They have been setting up this super expensive anti-missile air defense. I mean, also expensive in running it. Just in order not to start a war. Because Palestine or Hamas anyway, they were just firing man-made rockets like every day for years and years and years in the direction of Israel. Completely crazy. Pure insanity. The hate, yeah, pure hate. That from nothing, from brainwashing. Yeah. And then they went too far. They definitely went too far. So a logical next step for Israel is to say, okay, now no more, now are you really going to kill Hamas, every last one of them. I'm completely behind that because, they're just insane. You can't even argue with them. It's just gone too far. Some people call it genocide. And maybe it is, but it's actually what is required here. Because they have just raised their children with hate. Hate towards everything Israel. You can't, deprogram. You can deprogram one guy that you get out of a sect. But then you really have to get it out of the sect, understand the sect, and waste a lot of resources. And then maybe they will change their mind at some point. It's very difficult, it seems. And here we have like 1 million people that all live together, that have all maximum been brainwashed. It's not possible to get them. I mean, even then, even if you wanted to extract them one by one and deprogram them, then that would still require war, because they live together with loads and loads and loads of people. I don't see any solution here, except keeping them poor enough and giving them so little that they can't make the weapons that they want to have. And that's what they did. It's a really sad situation. Yeah, it's never a whole country, trust me. I believe in the good of people, and in every country you have really good people. Maybe even a majority. Maybe even in Palestine, that the majority is good, that they don't want a war and they don't hate Israel, despite the non-stop brainwashing from the government. But the whole Hamas organization itself, which definitely exists of hating brainwashed people, is pretty big. You see the same thing happening in other countries, like try to suppress it as well. But we have had problems with that, I vaguely know, in the Netherlands. Then, the Netherlands is still open for everyone. All people from wherever, they all come to the Netherlands and they're welcomed with open arms and giving houses and giving money and everything. But then you have, sorry to say, but it's always the Islam dudes. You have, say, youth from, name a country that is Islamic. And that youth is then, maybe you have been born here, but they just get brainwashed somehow. and then they start to grow hate. It's just their topic, the thing that they talk about. And at some point, they start doing stupid things that is not rational. So, I guess the national security guys try to keep an eye on that and then stop it from getting out of hand before it gets out of hand. Yeah. So I have another question for you. Let's call extremists those that think they should pick up weapons and go to other countries and then fight a war out of hate, out of belief that other countries are evil and they should be, I don't know, killed or taken over or something like that. People for who it is the topic of the day, the topic of their life. I'm not English, how do you say that? It's a very important thing for them. They have a lot of hate towards people they never met. Okay, you get the picture. Let's call those the extremists. Then my question is, what percentage of the people in Iran do you think are extremists? Okay, well, even just Israel then. How many people? What percentage of the people in Iran do you think? What percentage do you think would be ready to pick up weapons and kill Jews out of religious hate and brainwashing feelings? 10% is already insane much, I think. Really, 10%. Okay, feeling hate is one thing, but really being ready to. Okay, yeah. 80 to 90% hates Israel, and then 10% would be ready to start a war if they were drafted or whatever. Yeah, well, I would like to know the reasons what that they have, but if I look at the map and the distance between Iran and Israel and the size difference, and can hardly believe that Iran or anyone in Iran has a good reason to hate them. It's not like they can do anything. They can't suppress Iran anyway. Would you say that would it be safe for me to go on a holiday to Iran? We have fugitives here in the Netherlands. I had a few friends, I think, from Iran. Well, I don't know if I can call them fugitives, but they kind of did flee Iran and then now they are here. So that makes me feel that if you go in the opposite direction, so if I leave here and I go on a holiday, in Iran. So that 100% is that it is safe. I could just go there and be a tourist and it's no problem. I get it. But, I've never understood a hate towards Jews. I think I'm not a man of the world, you know. I've always been in my own room and minding my own business, doing technical stuff, physics, electronics, computers, mathematics. Not much friends at all. So I wouldn't know what goes on in the world and if there is a reason to hate a whole race, but I doubt it. The only thing that I do know is that if I see, mostly via the internet, someone who is like really brilliant, a really smart guy, um, including, you know, really having helped humanity forward. Let's take one example, Einstein. You know? Einstein figured stuff out that moved humanity forward in scientific knowledge. And others built the atomic bomb. I don't blame him for that. It's still, you know, the whole relativity thing is really brilliant, and it's. I think to the benefit of humanity, if we want ever to leave this planet, and also necessary for GPS, for example. Otherwise, it couldn't work. Einstein is a Jew, you know that, and so it seems to me like every really intelligent person that has helped humanity to make progress as a whole in science or even otherwise, there are so many Jews, so many. And that's for me the reason that I'm pro-Jew, because I think humanity can use smart people. We do not have enough smart people. And I dare to say that I wonder if there were no Jews at all in history, if humanity would have been this far advanced as we are at the moment. I think it's probably, for a big part, has to do with how they raise their children. In my life, I met a few youth that were Jew. And the stories they tell me, man, what they do at a young age, it's really special. I think the high IQ of Jews is, for a very big part, the result of their culture and the way they raise their children. No, I'm not religious myself. So if you show me the pictures of young people with this weird little cap on their head, or tails in their left and right in their hair, or something like that, or they have to do this what is it called when they are 13 and then need to know lots of religious things from their head. So a few movies about that. Then I frown and think, what the fuck, dude? You could do without that. But yeah, it doesn't feel like insanity or something like that. It feels like a pretty normal religion. At least the religion isn't aiming to kill other people, you know? I think I should go to bed. Yeah. Why have I two of those things? I suppose I can just delete that one. That's an early crash. Argument 1 is not allowed to be 0 or 1. Yeah, take care, man. Good talk. See you around, hopefully. Let's hope things will calm down soon.